Hello everyone, my name is Random1785 and in this video, I have an announcement. So, you know how my new 1.16 PB has, the run number in the top left? Well, I'm doing something about it. So, like Couriway and MoleyG, they did their 1000 and 1001 runs in a row, and, they did it, they completed it in pretty really quick, to be honest with you. But, like, resetting doesn't really appeal to me that much. Resetting is kind of boring. Like, you just press save and quit, wait for it to get see, it takes forever, I don't have that much time a day. So, I decided, you know what, let's just try to do, like, a bunch of speedruns in a row. And, instead of 1002, which seems like the relative, normal thing to do, I did 1785. Because, I don't know. I'm probably gonna quit, like, after 100 seats, but who knows. But anyways, I started to do the challenge, and I think I'll make videos on it, so, because why not? And, also, a lot of these runs, all of these runs, are streamed on my second channel, which I'll link in the description of this first video, where you can watch all of them uncut and live, or whatever, so I don't cheat. I think I'll make, like, videos on these, similar to how, like, Luke the Notable does their, like, days thing, where it's like, day 1, I did this, run 1, I did this, etc. And I'll probably title them somewhere like Couriway's videos, where it's like something cool that happened in the run. I think I'll showcase every single run I do. It'll be pretty fun. I think I'll have a lot of fun doing this. I mean, I did the first 12 runs without doing an announcement video because I was just kind of testing to see if I could do it or not. I think I can. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. And by the way, I'm very bad, so if you see me do something stupid, don't yell at me in the comments, okay? I'm a bad runner. Don't yell at me, please. Thank you. And yeah, hope you enjoy the runs, and I will see you in the video. Thank you. So run 1, I spawn in near an ocean, it looks like. I don't really like the seat because, it's kind of in the middle of the forest, far from the ocean. But it's not that bad anyways. I forgot my timer for the first run, so you won't be able to see the time. And also, commenting nothing on the video, by the way. Also, the recording quality is pretty bad. The recording quality will get better as the video progresses. But yeah, I think I will quickly just do like a kind of like a rundown of how these runs are going to go. I am probably not going to do classics since I'm really unlucky and it's never going to happen to me. So, we're going to quickly just do whatever I want in the overworld. Overworld's going to be really slow, I suck at overworlds. Probably just, try to find a structure, fail, go in a cave, dig down, get some iron. Which would probably translate to about like a 10 minute to 7 minute end enter, or sorry, nether enter. And once I'm there, I'll probably enter the nether, go to find a bastion, go find a fortress, and there's something very crucial, which is 20 obby. Because in recent things, there's a thing called Ninja Brain Bot. And by the way, I found a treasure map in this one, which is pretty cool. Go. Where did dolphin go? Oh, it dropped the coal. Oh yeah, you just forget about it. Yes, forget about the coal. No way. I'm so lucky. Okay, which way is this? North. So anyways, because of 20 obby, I can always ice spy with Ninja Brain Bot and perfect travel, which is really cool. So that's why I'm gonna like get 20 obby a lot of times. Probably losing time in the bastion, but saving a lot of time digging down to the stronghold and finding it in general. And anyways, back to the run. And now that I have my general run outline. I found this buried treasure map, which apparently was in another ocean. And I had to abandon my dolphin and run across this forest over to get it. Anyways, I find the buried treasure and I dig down with my dwarves, and shortly I find it. Gives me some iron, some gold, and some fish. It's really nice. And I grab some tools, and I am ready to put down a TNT and blow up some wood. So, pick this spot over here by the trees to blow up the TNT, and I go ahead and I do cook some chickens on the way. Found a ruined portal, which I grabbed the gold block, giving me some gold armor and probably I don't know, some gold armor and some stuff to distract piglins with. and the chest gives me pretty much nothing, unfortunately. And I decide to dig down and try to find a lava pit. And I entered another relatively quickly after digging down. Unfortunately, there's no timer, so you don't know when I entered. But it was, I have no idea. It's a certain time and space. I spawned in Y116, which is like very, very uncommon. The Bastion's a bit far. It's like it's about 19 chunks away. On this, but then why 116? What? Impossible. So anyways, I decide to dig. See if I can find some terrain. So I start digging down. Thank goodness I have 9 extra iron. Oh, nice. Okay, yup. And I found lava. Down. Anyways, I boat down and finally make it to land, which is absolutely amazing. Look at where I spawned. Anyways, I see a bastion over somewhere. It's kind of confusing on the recording, but I do know where I'm going. It does look like I'm going the wrong direction. But I do make my way over to the bastion. Oh, well then. Ow. Anyways, the bastion was over a lava lake, so I had to bridge a lot. Luckily, I blew up the TNT at the beginning, so I had blocks to do it. And I just bridged right over this lava lake. And a short time later, I made it. Fortunately, there was even more bridging to do. I decided to just pirate a fortress instead. For that. Oh, there's a gas spawn on top of the what? A gas spawn on top of the bastion. Anyways, I bridged to the bastion while there's a gas right on top of the bastion. One fireball and it probably would have died since dirt has very little blast resistance. But I made it. And I make it to the bastion without dying. Anyways, I do the Hellsing manhunt route to get some more piglins for trading. You'll see this probably a lot in the runs. Unfortunately, because of the lava, I don't think many piglins managed to get over here, seeing as I only got 2 pigs. Okay. Oh, that's the saving world button. And I'm trying to change the difficulty to hard. I accidentally save and quit the world, but it's not an actual speedrun, so I don't really care about speedrun rules. I forgot to change difficulty back to easy, unfortunately, so I basically played the rest of this run in difficulty hard, which did come back to bite me at some point, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, I go up to loot some more obsidian from these chests. That's fine, I guess. Anyways, I leave the bastion, and the time is about 15-ish minutes, 16-ish minutes. Anyways, after trading, I make my way over to the fortress, which was 20 chunks away. Anyways, I get some run mushrooms. When combined with run mushrooms and dandelions, they make saturation suspicious stew, which gives you the most saturation in the entire game, so that's pretty cool. And I'll be using this a lot, especially since a lot of my overworlds are going to have no animals and no food whatsoever. So I'm going to have to try to find food in the nether. Anyways, I see the fortress, which is very cool. And so far the pace is pretty good. I'm probably like sub 30-ish pace. And I make it to the fortress at, I don't know, at some time. I blaze pad to get more blaze spawns. Perfect. I get my 8 blaze rods because that's what Couriway did. Now for the blind game. But now things are different, so I probably should just leave on 7 instead. As I'll find out over the course of the next 10 runs. Because of this guy right there. Also, at this point, I still have difficulty hard on, which I didn't notice at all because I managed to kill all those blazes without even realizing, because I'm just too good. I get some more food, and I triangulate the stronghold. I throw only 2 eyes. Like that, the bot tells me exactly what the stronghold is, which is very cool. Anyways, I somehow don't realize I'm on difficulty hard. as I stare at it, which is kind of funny. But I make my way over to the stronghold, which doesn't take too long because it's just 533 blocks away, which is pretty lit.
Oh god. Oh, okay.
I almost die here,
not what I meant to do.
which is very funny. Anyways, I arrive on top of the stronghold at about like 22ish minutes. Pretty good pace. And the only chat in the entire video shows up, which is a fake Mr. Beast, doing some weird scam, which is pretty cool. I do another new speedrunning tech, which is called preemptive, that I completely suck at. So if you want to learn preemptive, please go watch the video and don't watch me absolutely fail it. Anyways, this stronghold was a 22-room stronghold, which is very rare.
Gosh, I just memed that skeleton.
22-room strongholds are about as rare as I think like a 5-eye or something, which is just disgusting. And I get lost in the stronghold for a very long time. Now, there's no timer, but I'd say I was in the stronghold for about like 5 minutes. You can always check the VOD, see how long I was stuck there for. But it was a very long time. And anyways, I don't understand what that scam was supposed to be. I don't know what the scam there is, but that's definitely fake. Yeah, I don't get it.
Very far.
The poor room's down there, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. But like, this is 16 rooms, right? Can I just like say this is 16 rooms and the average is 5 to 7? So because I'm a speedrunner, right, I know I shouldn't go down there because that's too many rooms deep. Which is why I didn't go down there, because that's not how speedrunners usually nav. And once I come down here, something very unfortunate happens. Not that lava thing, that's not the portal room. But remember when I said I wasn't hard about? Well, a creeper comes behind me, and I just die instantly because I'm on hard mode.
What? Oh my god.
I'm really confused because that's not the damage on easy. But anyways, as I'm punching this tree,
Creeper behind me. Wait, how did the first so? Oh my god.
then I
I was
realized.
like, how did the creeper do so much damage? I was on difficulty.
Luckily, I still have this quartz to the stronghold, as you can see in the bottom left. I'm able to get back after a very long time, but I still do manage to get back. Anyways, I grab a very aggressive amount of food for traveling 2,000 blocks. This is way more than enough. Like, I can run to like I can probably run like 10,000 blocks with this much food. So that's kind of stupid. But I finally make it to the stronghold. I set my spawn so I don't die again, and I make my way down the stronghold.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And I make my way back to my stuff.
Oh god. Go away.
Fortunately, my pork chops get blown up by the creeper there. I almost thought I lost my blaze powder a second, but I do manage to get it back. Thank goodness. Also, my string got blown up, I think, as well. But it could be a lot worse. I could have died to the first creeper and lost everything to the second creeper blast. I'm actually kind of glad that happened. It could be way worse, to be honest. Anyways, after taking another 5 years, I finally found the portal room.
I like checked on this hallway. I thought I wasn't here. That's funny.
And here's when I realized I had no more string. There. Wait, I'm not bad. Oh, I lost my string. Anyways, I have to go to the library to get some string. Luckily, I had a mineshaft right next to it, so I was able to get a lot of string really quickly. Without the mineshaft, I probably would have to find the second library, which would have taken quite a bit. And after that, I was ready to beat the first seed of the challenge. I use half bow, another strategy that I'll use commonly in the speedruns, which is to shoot some crystals to give the dragon a higher chance of perching. And I guess that's it for the run, and I will cut to the 1 cycle now.
Oh come on, I'm gonna 4-bad.
And just like that, I beat the first seed of the challenge, which took me 46 minutes-ish. I don't know. Yup.
Right,
Anyways,
so
I relaunched Minecraft, this time with a timer. And I spawned by another ocean, just like the last run. Anyways, I get a map from an ocean ruin, just like the first run. And
let's go.
and I make my way over there.
A spider dungeon. Oh, nice. Okay.
And I get 15 iron and a heck ton of emeralds.
Dude, what is that? How much iron? I don't think that's normal. Yes,
After making a very scuffed portal, because I didn't practice it, I entered in there about 6 minutes, which is about my average enter time. I dig into a wall because I only have 15 wood for blocks and I kind of want to save that. So I decide instead to just to dig through this wall here and make my way over to the bastion. And I make my way over to the lovely treasure bastion over here. I do a normal treasure bastion route. Unfortunately, I only got 15 pearls, and the fortress was really far away, meaning that I needed more pearls if I was going to make it there without like losing like 20 minutes and bridging over multiple lava lakes. Unfortunately, I tried to do a treasure pearl hang and it went terribly, and I didn't have fire red, so I ended up dying.
Great attempt at pearl hang.
I got some things and I made my way back over to the bastion, losing probably like, I don't know, like a bunch of time. Luckily, a lot of my things did survive the lava, which was way more than I originally anticipated. And I did a bottom treasure route. Anyways, I left the bastion and found a really good stash of food over here, which was really nice. Unfortunately, I did throw up my bowls, so I had to go get some wood. During this, I also did another strategy called hunger resetting, where I basically would set my spawn in another, like this, and then I would kill myself. This time I kind of messed it up because I didn't like throw the pearl correctly or something. I'm not too sure. But the thing is, I die and I get my stuff back, and I now, instead of having 2 hearts and no hunger, I now have full hearts and full hunger, which is pretty cool. I do this hunger resetting strat again. And I make my way over to the fortress. Here I do another type of blaze bed that clears more blocks, but doesn't give a backside for the blazes to get hit into if this is over, say, a lava lake. Luckily it isn't, and I'm able to hit blazes and clear out more space with one bed, which is extremely useful. After that, I blind travel at about 35 minutes. And using my stronghold bot, I'm able to find exactly where the stronghold is, and because of that, I'm able to make another portal exactly where it tells me to, and it puts me right into the stronghold. Isn't that just cool? Anyways, I find the end portal, and I make my way into the end. I do another half bow where I shoot the crystals, as I just said before, and shortly after that, the dragon perches. And I beat the second seed of the challenge using an epic 4+1 bed. So at this point, I've gone over 2 runs, and seeing that these 2 runs took like 15 minutes, it's going to take me like 10 years to finish all the videos. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to, like, if it goes according to the graph, then I'll just give it like 3 seconds worth of time. If something interesting happens in the run, then I'll focus on that. But I think other than that, it'll just like mostly just say, I did this, go into the bastion, kill at the end, and then I'll just leave. Run 3 was a pretty interesting run. It's found in the middle of a taiga, but while collecting food, I somehow ran straight into a village. I also found this pretty cool blacksmith, which gave me literally nothing, which was amazing. Luckily, this house did so much better than the blacksmith, and gave me 7 iron and an iron pickaxe, which is just absolutely insane. After that, I just dug down and entered the nether. And good job to the zombie, by the way, who just jumped straight into the lava and just died instantly. Anyways, as I'm making my way over to the bastion, something really stupid happens. So, I make my way over here, bridge in this way, right? And I see this lava over here. Now this lava looks dead, right? It's not going to flow anymore because, well, it's not flowing. So, see, that part right there isn't flowing at all.
This way.
But when I E-ray, it's dead. It's not going to flow, right? Because it's basically the lowest level, and it's on this block. But somehow, it flows. And I don't even know how that happened, because I'm very surprised.
Oh god.
And unfortunately, I end up perishing.
What?
I didn't know if my stuff actually survived the lava, so I basically entered with a bunch of other stuff.
Free food. Oh, yeah,
On the assumption that I literally had nothing left, and I also looked for diamonds so I can get a diamond pick to do 20 obby travel, like I said. But a lot of my stuff did end up surviving the lava, which in my opinion is just super nice. I got some beds, I got some wood and some armor, just a lot of things that I'm really grateful for and really lucky to have. I should not have any of these things, but I still got them anyway, which is just amazing. After that, I make my way into the Bastion extremely safely. After doing a very rough stable route, I get my trades and leave the Bastion at about 25 minutes, grabbing some extra mushrooms for extra food, and I go and buy a fortress, which is literally 32 chunks away. Which is actually pretty funny, to be honest. Anyways, I pirate the fortress, which is for some reason in a wall to my right, and this guy almost jumps on top of my head, which scares the absolute living daylights out of me. Also, I hit that nice little lock clutch, and I just run.
Yup.
Anyways, I hit another sick block clutch, and I make my way over to the treasure bastion that I found. After breaking the spawner and using a pearl hang to get me out of the bastion when I'm, the pearl hang basically, I save and quit wait. What do you do again? You save and quit to like get the treasure thing off the pie chart, and then I Pydar the second fortress. I find the fortress a short time later, and after dealing with 3 wither skeletons that just somehow pop up, I get a pretty crazy fortress split where there's so many blazes and wither skeletons. A skeleton kills a blaze. I have no idea what's happening. And there's like skeletons everywhere, blazes everywhere, wither skeletons everywhere. I jump down here to get a blaze, and a wither skeleton somehow spawned there and almost kills me. But luckily, I still have one of these suspicious stews, and I eat them, and I managed to live, barely. After the fortress split, I do some triangulation, and I make my way to the stronghold. I find the portal room using an extremely good method of digging through a wall, and I tried a 1-cycle, but I looked at an Enderman shortly beforehand, and I end up choking my blue bed somehow. This Enderman almost kills me, and the dragon almost kills me as well, but somehow I managed to live all this. Especially when the dragon charges me, I managed to somehow not die, and I managed to dodge the Enderman as well, which is just really, really impressive. Shortly after that, the dragon does perch. I only had 4 beds, but the dragon was pretty low, and I'm not that bad at the game, so I managed to pull off a 3+1 bed. So yay for me. Run 4 was one of the most insane runs ever. So I spawned in a village, and I also made a video on this already. This is my insane fashion PB, but it's just funny how I got this when I was resetting seeds without beating seeds without resetting them, and it's funny I got such an amazing seed. But basically, all you need to know is in fashion a 1.9k blind.
It's 2k. Oh god.
A sick pearl clutch. And an epic 1-cycle to get my personal best 1.16 random seed speedrun, which is very, very cool.
Yes! Yes! New PB! That should have been way faster.
Run 6 was even more terrible. I spawned in the middle of a mesa with no wood anywhere near me, apart from that mine shaft, I guess, but I'm not gonna mine planks with my fist, no thank you. It took me so much time to get enough food to enter the nether with, and to make matters even worse, I spawned in one of the worst biomes to be when you had no food, a basalt biome. I mean, other than soul sand, I mean, basalt's kind of better than soul sand, but it's one of the worst biomes, and the path to the Bastion was literally over a lava lake. So I had to bridge over lava lakes a lot. And unfortunately, when I tried to boat down to this 1 block platform, the boat spawned me in lava, and I died. It took me a long time to get my stuff back, like iron and pick and stuff, because
I think I should just go another ways instead of dealing with this.
because I knew that none of my stuff like survived the lava there, other than like a gapple and some random things.
Way to get food.
So I decided to just enter the nether with pretty much just an iron pick. Luckily, I do manage to trade with piglins, getting completely rolled on pearls. I decided to do a bottom treasure route, which was the most frustrating thing ever, because this piglin right there literally just did not know how to walk, so I ended up just killing it. To make matters even worse, I basically had no food, and there was literally no fortress within 32 chunks. So I had to, I don't know, I had to do something. Luckily, I found a bunch of brown mushrooms, and I was able to get food, and things were looking really up until I threw a pearl, and straight at the roof, and I ended up dying. I died extremely far from where my portal was. I checked the stream to look at my cords, and they were just so far away from my portal. So now I had to travel all that way with no pearls and 3 rotten flesh as food. Luckily, I managed to do it, and I got back with 5.5 hearts and 4 hunger bars. But the thing was, I was back where my stuff was. After that, it was pretty much smooth sailing. I found the fortress, unfortunately losing that sub-hour dream, but it was completely fine. Killed some blazes, went to the stronghold, and finally, after an hour and 11 minutes, I finally beat one of the most annoying seats I have ever played. And I also messed up the second bed there because my mouse slipped or something, I don't know, something like that. Run 7 was a lot better. I spawned in a nice little plains biome. I was able to get a ton of iron, and I was able to kill some mobs to get food as well. So I was doing much better than last run. I come up here and try to stop the piglins from attacking me, which goes terribly, and I almost die from these amazing block glitch. Or that one amazing block glitch, rather. I have no idea how I took 2.5 hearts from that fall, but I'm glad that happened. Anyways, I do a normal top-down treasure, but unfortunately, I accidentally threw the gold on the bridge, and I ended up dying. Anyways, on my quest to get back, I managed to get a nice little trading hole going by luring all the pigs into a 1x1 hole, which was pretty impressive, to be honest. And after that, I managed to go back to my stuff. Somehow the pigs took my pork chops. I don't know why pigs take pork chops. They do it randomly. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. It's really confusing, and I do not get it. I almost died here. And also my mouse fell off, so I couldn't swing around and press the block. So I just ended up killing this dude because he's being annoying. And he had a gold block on him, so, and that works. Anyways, I got my trades and left the bastion at about 20 minutes. I made my way over the fortress, almost dying by missing that pearl clutch, but luckily, I managed to clutch it up and not die. And you know the drill. I spawn to the stronghold, go to the end, and I kill the dragon. Run 8 saw return to the bad seeds. I spawned in the middle of a snowy plains with no food literally anywhere. Luckily, I still managed to make it to the nether in 6 minutes, but I don't have a single piece of food. I ended up finding a bastion, but trying to go for it, I ended up hitting my head on a random block and catching on fire. And because I have no food, the fire took away 8 of my remaining hearts.
Come on.
I failed killing a hoglin, which was very unfortunate. And then I saw the stupid piglin.
And it burned the meat, of course it did.
I eventually died because, well, like, what am I supposed to do?
Dude, what? Oh, I thought it was a zombie fight.
I managed to get back and grab my stuff. Well, I mean, kind of, I guess. There's a lot of piglins, there's literally everywhere, as you can possibly tell. And I ran up to these zombie piglins just so I could organize my inventory a bit. And I noticed some pork chops over there. The hoglin that I had burned before I died had died. So I was able to get some food, which the piglin stole! Like, gosh darn it.
Okay,
I still managed to pull off trades, and after hunger resetting, I was able to make my way over to the fortress. I killed some hoglins for food, because pork chops are cool. And when I enter the fortress, something insane happens.
What? What? I've never seen that. Huh?
That's right. I just got 9 diamonds from a single fortress chest. The odds of this happening are on screen right now.
What the hell?
And I was able to get myself a diamond pick and a diamond axe, which was absolutely incredible.
Freaking diamonds? Give me like 20 obby too.
To make things even funnier, I got more diamonds from the next
12 diamonds in a fortress. Give me a chest plate.
And I managed to pull 8 diamonds and make myself a diamond chest plate.
Oh,
because, you know, that's normal and
diamond chest plate in a Minecraft.
Using the diamond pickaxe I got, I managed to mine some obsidian, and using this, I'm able to do double obby travel, since at this time I only had 15 obsidian, but I could just mine this portal and get the rest of the obsidian I needed.
Okay.
And then I killed the dragon, ending a pretty cool seed. That kind of sucked.
GG. This time
Run 9 was another plane spawn, and basically the thing I do for planes is just go in a cave, get some iron, get a flint and steel, and just enter the nether. I walk by a bastion. That's a bastion, by the way. I didn't even see it because this is literally like 2 frames. But I do some trading at the treasure bastion that I later find, and then something cool happens. I get the second fashion, as you can tell, because the fortress spun right by this treasure bastion that I went to when I accidentally passed the housing. So that was really, really cool and also pretty funny. Nothing interesting happened for the rest of the run, other than this amazing anchor cycle that I did. But yeah, that was seed number 9, and let's move on to the final seed of this video. Run 10 spawned me on an ocean island, which I proceeded to absolutely fail mapless on. I haven't really checked if there was a map or not, but there probably was one somewhere. And I'm just bad. Nothing really interesting happened in the overworld, and I entered the nether at 7 minutes and 19 seconds. I do a treasure route where a guy jumps out of nowhere and stops me from placing the block there to get the second gold block. Luckily, I managed to clutch up using my amazing skills and stop myself from dying, but still, that was scary. After trading an entire treasure bastion, top and bottom treasure, I proceeded to get completely rolled on pearls and obby. Anyways, as I make my way over to the fortress, I found out that it's actually a treasure, which was a very sad moment. So I go and break the spawner so I can pyrate for another spawner, and when my pearl hang lands, I see another treasure.
Oh.
Anyway, as I'm making my way over to this third treasure bastion to break its spawner, I jump into lava, forgetting I don't have RAREST, and then I die. And I lose everything, because I'm just a good runner. Anyways, I completely failed trading, and getting an iron pickaxe, which was very nice. I traded a stack and 16 of gold, and that only yielded, like, literally nothing, and not enough iron nuggets to make an iron pickaxe. So I had to go find some more gold blocks, or another bastion. Anyways, I found a housing bastion, and this chest saves me, because I get the rest of the nuggets I need.
Anyways,
Anyways, I finished trading, and I cooked 2 hoglins, and I got some lovely food, which was very cool. Also, they died at the same time, which was just pitch perfect. Finally, I make my way over to a fortress after trading in another bastion because I got rolled in pearls in the first housing bastion. I'm just getting really unlucky today, am I? And finally, when my RTA or the time I spent in my seed reaches an hour, the dragon finally perches. And I'm able to pearl to the fountain and beat this seed in under an hour, which is very amazing.
What was that hitbox?
GG! And just like that, I had beaten the first 10 seeds in my challenge. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I might do another video on these. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which probably will take like a month to come out. I'm lazy.